Police lobbed tear gas as protests over Ojwang'S death gain momentum in Nairobi CBD. Welcome to Jalango News Update. My good name is Eddie Max, and this is your number one online TV. The group was protesting the killing of Albert Ojwang, who died in police custody on Sunday morning. Police lobbed tear gas canisters at a group of protesters in the city center. The group was dispersed by anti-riot police who were waiting outside the National Police Service headquarters, Ojwang'S House. Police said they could not allow them beyond there and to Harambee Avenue, where they planned to camp, as Treasury CS John Mbadi planned to raid his budget. The group dispersed and escaped towards Moi Avenue. That is what is currently happening in the Nairobi CBD. And in the other news, Kenyan newspapers review that Albert Ojwang was allegedly tortured in Karura Forest and left in a coma. On Thursday, June 12th, local newspapers gave prominent coverage to the killing of 31-year-old blogger Albert Ojwang following new revelations shared during a Senate session. According to the Star newspaper, Albert Ojwang, a teacher and vocal social media figure, was tortured in Karura Forest before being returned unconscious on Central Police Station, where he later died, contradicting official police narratives. Investigators believe Ojwang was in good health when booked at Central Police Station after being transported from Homa Bay by DCI officers. However, between 9:35 p.m. and at 1:39 a.m., he was secretly removed from his cell and taken to Karura Forest in a private vehicle. There, he was allegedly handcuffed, beaten, unconscious, and then returned in critical condition. The paper says some officers objected to receiving an unresponsive detainee, but higher orders overruled them. Ojwang was placed in a solitary cell while petty offenders were reportedly released to make space. His death was officially logged at 1:39 a.m. under OB number 90806-2025. The footage was vital but appears deliberately disabled. Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja has since called for a prompt investigation by IPOA to establish what happened and who was responsible. He acknowledged that the interference with the station's CCTV system is also under scrutiny. As per the Daily, tensions are rising within the political alliance between President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga following the deaths of blogger Albert Ojwang and Kasipul MP Ongondo Were. Ojwang was found to have been strangled while Were was fatally shot. The incidents have triggered outrage among ODM leaders who are demanding justice and threatening to withdraw from the coalition agreement if accountability is not upheld. ODM Deputy Party Leader and Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi said the deaths amounted to a census violation of the Memorandum of Understanding signed with Ruto's UDA party. The MOU signed on March 7, 2025 at KICC was not a power-sharing pact, but a response to the 2024 Gen Z protests. It aimed to promote political stability and address key issues such as human rights, corruption, and forced disappearances. However, ODM leaders now say the government has fallen short. Homa Bay Senator Moses Kajwang questioned the government's progress in addressing the demands raised during the protests. MPs Millie Odhiambo, James Nyikai, and Catherine Muma condemned what they called a growing culture of extrajudicial killings. Odhiambo dismissed claims that her criticism undermines ODM's cooperation with the government. She added that ODM had raised concerns directly with Ruto, who promised to act against rogue elements within the state. As pressure mounts, the future of the Ruto-Raila alliance appears uncertain, with ODM demanding transparency, justice, and an end to what it sees as targeted political violence. Albert Ojwang, the father of a young family, beloved high school teacher, and outspoken social media influencer, was tortured inside Karura Forest before he was taken unconscious to Central Police Station, where he died, credible sources have revealed to the Star. Contrary to the conflicting accounts by police of what transpired, a clear picture has emerged of a carefully planned secret operation involving powerful figures within the security establishment. Now, guys, these are just some of the comments that people commented about the whole issue or the death of Albert Ojwang. Barack Jinako said, "May the murderers of this young soul never know peace." And Patriot here said, "Murder most fall, Lagat hajashikwa." Another one says, "This story is so sad to even want to know more. Makes my eyes tear. Why would you want to kill this man?" The father said, "Let the killer of my son come kill me too. Let the killer of Albert come and kill us all." Another one says, "This country is also in a coma. The KK thugs have lost legitimacy and the state is on a free fall. The country is in a national shutdown." Then the last one here says, "Imagine, it is so sickening. If Gen Z's call for protests now, many people will turn out. People are so angry. I think this murder may overthrow Kasongo." Thank you so much for tuning in to Jalango TV. This is your number one online TV. My good name is Eddie Max.